everybody, it is David, Lee, and Susie, and we are headed out of Cleveland on 90 all the way over to New York. We left Chicago this morning and we are on our way to New York again. Alright, so I just thought I would come and do a quick video. I haven't seen guys do these videos yet, so I thought I would go ahead and do this one. But anyway, this video is going to be about the 10 gadgets that we use on the road and why. Alright, so first thing you want to bring with you on the road, for one, is your best friend. You gotta have your best friend, Susie. So you're not out away from your best friend. Look at her, she's driving away, boys. She's doing a great job. So bring your best friend if you can. That way you don't get lonely and miss your best buddy. Okay, so let's talk about gadgets. Alright, this first one isn't really a gadget necessarily, but this is our Igloo Ice Chest. And it's like a regular cooler. It has a handle on it. You can carry it just like a cooler, but it plugs in to the outlet. And this thing will keep stuff ice cold. You don't ever have to put any ice in it. And look at that. We've got bread, we've got drinks, we've got meat and cheese and all kinds of stuff in there. And that really helps you save money on the road, helps you eat better, and really keeps your drinks ice cold. It's awesome. And we can leave this plugged in overnight, let it keep cooling overnight, and it doesn't run down our battery. Or we can take it into the hotel with us if we want to. So it's a really cool thing. Not real expensive. I think about $100. Is that right?
92 bucks.
92 bucks. And we got it on Amazon, I think, and had it shipped to our house. So that's the first thing. Not sure if it's really a gadget. Okay, guys. The other thing is Keep Trucking. Right there is the Keep Trucking ELD. And Keep Trucking ELD is what we use to keep track of our logs and stay compliant. And you will need to have some kind of an ELD. We choose Keep Trucking because it's one of the most popular, and it's one that the DOT knows the best and all that. Make it simple, keep it simple. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is going to be our iPad. So we use this iPad for our ELD, and we also use it when we are streaming to read the chat. The chat's much bigger on the iPad, so when we're streaming we can read back your chats. Of course, there's a phone holder, window mount. Okay, so then, well, I don't know if that's 3 or 4. I've already lost track, so we'll forget about numbers. Alright, so then, guys, you're going to need a headset. Now, I see you guys wearing these big goofy headsets that cover up both ears and all that stuff. Nah, this little thing is awesome, man. You don't even know you're wearing it. Put it on your ear, and the only bad thing about this, it could be a little bit louder. I keep it all the way up, but I can hear, you know. I hear pretty good. We have a noisy cab, so that could be part of it. But definitely want to get you a Bluetooth headset so you can answer your phone without being distracted or talking on your phone, which is not legal. So that's why we need it. Okay, so the other thing is power supply. So guys, this power supply plugs in right there. As you can see, it has a digital volt reading on it, so we always know how our batteries is doing. And it also has an on and off. If you want to shut everything on and off, shut it off right there. Everything goes off at once. So that's real handy. And it's always great to know a digital readout of your volts. We don't have digital, we just have regular gauges. So that's kind of cool. And here is the power supply itself. This is the power supply itself, guys. It will hold, let me see, it holds 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 different items you can plug into this. And you will notice that all 7 are currently plugged in. We thought 7 would be enough, but we have so many gadgets that everything is plugged in. So we also vape, and we charge our vape batteries through there. Those don't have to be plugged in all the time, but this lets us keep our phones charged, everything charged all at one time, so it's really, really handy. All right, the next thing is the GoPro. There's the GoPro for making video and live streams and fun stuff. There's Catboy. He's out there on the hood freezing his butt off, but he's right in front of the camera, and he's on camera when we're streaming from the GoPro. Right now I'm streaming from the phone. All right, then come over here, and we have our Easy Pass. All right, so the Easy Pass, this is the Elite Pass by Easy Pass, and what this does, it will allow you to bypass weigh scales, and it will also pay your tolls for you. So this is the one that does both. There's a monthly charge for it, but it's definitely worth having. I think you get pulled into a weigh station 1 out of 10 times. So you save a lot of time by not going through the scales, and you also save a lot of time just zipping through the Easy Pass at the toll booths. We're currently up here in the northeast, and there's a lot of tolls, and so that comes in really handy. And this was our newest and probably largest purchase right here. This is the Garmin Diesel 580. This is a 7-inch GPS, so it has a really huge screen. It's really easy to see, and Garmin technology is the best for GPS. It's a trucker's GPS, so you can punch in how tall your vehicle is, how long your vehicle is, what the weight of your vehicle is, and it will not let you cross over bridges that won't support you, or cross under bridges that are too low for you. You can add your width. There's a lot of things that you can do, and it's really a safer way. So if you're going to be like us and be traveling through Chicago or New York City, I definitely would recommend a trucker's GPS, and the Garmin is the best. There are some apps and some free apps and stuff, but let me tell you, this thing will pay for itself. Some of those apps don't really do such a great job, and if you are sitting at a bridge that you can't cross under on a one-way street, you're in a sad spot. I know that from experience, because 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago, back in the early 80s, when I started driving, so yes, much more than 20 years ago, but when I started driving, I was a bed bugger for a long time, drove tractor trailer for many, many years, and my first trip to Chicago, I didn't have anything like this. GPS technology wasn't out, and you just had a big Rand McNally map that you used, and I ended up getting stuck underneath a bridge in Chicago on my very first trip. It was a one-way road. There were like 4 lanes headed all one way underneath this bridge, and I think the bridge was marked like 13.6, and my truck was 13.6, and everybody always says, oh, they lie, there's always a couple inches, you know, on top of that, so you should be good, you know. And that's the attitude that I took, and I got about halfway underneath the bridge and got my truck stuck. So I had a friend that was running the road with me, helping me move furniture, and what we decided to do was we got out and we let air out of our tires. So I let out enough air out of the tires on the tractor, which lowered the trailer, and we were able to back out. And then we had all this traffic behind us, people blowing their horns, Chicago, all that, and we had to do a U-turn. Thank God we were on a 4-way, 4-lane going one way, and the only choice for us was to make a U-turn and go back the other way, 1 block, and then turn. So that's what we did. He got out, we got in traffic, and I flipped the truck around, and we got out of there and we went the other way. And then shortly after that is when I learned about the Chicago grid system. So if you don't know about that, might be something you might want to look up. There's videos on the Chicago grid system, how to navigate in Chicago. But one of the best ways is going to be right there. And anywhere else that you go, that Garmin is really good for that. So the other thing, guys, is our CB radio. So this is a Ranger 40 channel CB. It's been peaked and tuned, so it has a little extra power. When you buy a CB, you can pay about $30 or $40. They'll open it up and they'll peak the power in it for you, so you have more power and you can talk further. And so I had this one, it's brand new, and I had it peaked before I got it. And then this is a Wilson external speaker. So when your CB is sitting up in this rack, you have these holes for the speaker, but you can't hear anything through those holes. And I've never had a CB where the speaker was worth a darn, where you can really understand what anybody's really saying. So the Wilson is the answer to that. It's one of the best external speakers that you can get. I'm going to do a video on CB and why we have it. Now, our CB is on right now. You can't hear anything. We have it squelched out to where we can only hear the trucks around us when somebody talks. If somebody wants to say something to me, it'll come in loud and clear. Or if somebody is warning us about something ahead, we're coming into stop traffic. You can hear people talking about the stop traffic. So yeah, we don't really talk on it a whole lot, but we do listen to it, and from time to time we talk about it when we talk on it. But most guys these days aren't using CB radios. I think that's really bad. You know, you can have it on, you can have it squelched so you don't hear a bunch of nonsense. But a lot of guys don't like to listen to the nonsense that's on here, and I don't blame them. I don't like it either. But I keep all that squelched out, and I can only hear the trucks that are close by me. And in an emergency, if you needed this, you would be able to, contact another trucker or something like that. But yeah, that's why we keep the CB. All right, so trying to think. I think that's just about everything. I think it is. So anyway, that's a tour of our cab and what kind of gadgets that we use, and it all helps us to do our job a little bit better. And they all come, they all have their ups and downs, or they're expensive, or whatever, but they all help out on the road. And I would definitely recommend that you use some or all of these gadgets, because they really do help. All right, so if you have any questions, put them in the comment section down below. I'll be glad to answer any of your questions. If you have any comments, if I missed anything, just leave some comments, guys. I appreciate that.
Hit the love button.
Make sure you hit Susie's love button, also known as the like button. But hit Susie's love button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Make sure you hit that ding ding, turn that bell notification on so you know when we're going to be coming on live. Which, by the way, I think we're going to be doing the live here shortly. It's a beautiful day, why not? But I wanted to get this video out to you guys. So, you guys take care, be safe, we'll see you, and please leave some comments and I'll be glad to answer them, alright? And I hope your box truck business is going well, and if it isn't, if there's anything I can do to help, I would certainly be glad to help you. I started in trucking in 1981, ended up buying my first box truck in 2007, and going into business for myself. I got out of the tractor trailers and bought my own On our channel, we're going to be showing you, we show the road, the loads, and the life. So we'll show our loads, we'll show these roads that we're traveling on, and when we stop at cool places and do fun things, we'll show you that as well. And we're going to be doing some videos on trucking. I've got some great topics coming up, so definitely make sure you hit that notification bell so you see our next videos. All right, you guys have a great day, and we will see you on the road.